Hi. For anyone who doesn't know, the core of our system works on us analysing or stripping out all the data as we receive it, whether it's on the news, whether it's on a report, whether it's on a tender document. We're pulling off all the data and we're databasing it. We don't just link to the tender or the news. We're stripping it out of all available information. So today I just want to go over the tender and contract section. So if we're in the menu, this is the master database. The tenders and contracts is the master database. This is where all contracts come into the system. So this is useful, so we can search for any well, you can see over 100,000 contracts in the system. But this is going to give you everything, every PIN notice. This is good for research data. We can search by keyword, client, winner, document number or location. We can search by CPVs. We don't use, as you probably heard, we don't use CPVs or NUTS codes for our databasing, because we think we actually can do a better job than that by sorting it out into our trades. So once it's in the system, you can access it, as you know, hopefully, from Business Intelligence on Demand, the BIOD system. This is our tender alert service, and we've been through that on a previous video. The current tenders table, which you'll find here, the current tenders, contract award notice and expiring contracts is the ones you're looking for. We can obviously pin or save a contract or tender or expiring notice to our pinned favorites. And as usual, we can chop up a high value, low value framework contracts. We can select our regions, and then we select our trades. Remember that you're going to have to do this for current tenders and cans. They are separate. We link to the contract, and if available, we obviously link to the client. Same thing on the contract award notices. Again, set it up, save it. You can actually, just while I'm on that, you can actually save multiple tenders. You can also view these current tenders on a map, which might be of interest. But they're the tenders that you've selected, or I've selected, in the trades box, showing on a map view. As I say, contract award notices and expiring contracts is one of the useful ones. It's to see what's coming up, see what's expiring. So same again, high, low and frameworks. Select the regions, expiring in a timeline 1 to 2.5 years out. Select our trades, FM, apply. We're going to search for that. And this is going to give us then all the FM contracts that are going to be expiring in the next in a year to 2.5 years out. Merge contracts with multiple lots, which is useful for going through them, because obviously some of them can have a very large number of lots. This information that we've given you is we're trying to see how the contract's doing. So we give you the contract details. There's no satisfaction rating for this one for Northern Ireland Housing Executive, but here would be the satisfaction rating. Gas servicing percentage, R&M cost per home. Plan works mainly for local authorities. But this is going to link to the analysis page that hopefully you've seen before. We can just go and have a quick look at that. And then any news that we found. Some of this might be relevant to you deciding whether you think that contract might be a good one to pin. And if we can just go here on this page, this is actually, so here we go to the metrics, so we can engage to see what might happen to that contract. And the last one is obviously when you're searching for an organisation, tenders and contracts. So this is the contracts and frameworks page. It's just going to show you all the data that we've got attached to each organisation. We are currently sorting out this other current contracts because we need to get that in some sort of order. I hope that helps. As always, and you've got frameworks down the bottom. Always, any questions, please get in touch.